Happy Friday. I am Jessie Terrian. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. If you are new here, welcome. We are going to be making a Cradle book fun fold card today. I'm going to be demonstrating step by step how to create this, and I'm going to show you some examples. So let me know when you get on. I'm going to go ahead and just sign in and get going because we got a lot to do. How was everybody's week? Oh my gosh, right on time, guys. The racers are back. It's like they know, they wait for me, I think. You think? You think they're a fan? Okay, sorry. Okay, there we go. Turn the volume down, getting everything set up. So like I said, how was your week? Mine is good. Let's see. Hi, Sherry. This is your night, your card. So this is the basic, we're calling this the Book Cradle Fun Fold card. Okay, the coolest thing about this really is, I'm trying to get away from the chat, there we go, is that profile. Look at that. It's even got a little mechanics in there. It folds up. This is a 6x6 card, but you could modify it to make it, and I know it's plain because this is just the template. This is just the example, and it was kind of, it wasn't complicated at all. It's super simple, but it just looks complicated. So I wanted to break it down into the basics. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot, huh? So I was in my craft room all day today, just working away on some different variations of this card so that I could really give you some ideas and inspiration so you could go from your base card to something absolutely phenomenal. So, okay. We'll do like the basic, we'll decorate this basically together, but here's the first one. So this is the cradle. Ooh, there we go. This is the cradle part. And then it has an extender piece that I built onto. And I used the Cutest Cows stamp set and punch builder for this card. So how cute is this? And then I went a little further. I don't know. Let me see if I can get this up here. And I will give close-ups when we go down to the mat, but this card's kind of hard to do. Look at that. Look how cool. Now see, this was the first one I did, and I made a little oopsie because my mechanics don't lay flat. So I'll tell you how to avoid that. So I learned a lot, but this one, I made it a little bigger, and I used acetate on the front. And I used the, it's not birthday balloons, it's like brightest balloons set. So I used the coordinating paper, the stamp set, and the dies for this one. I just wanted to give you examples. So, and then on the back, I didn't do it, but you would put your panel for your you know, message. And like on this one, I did do it. So super cute. All right, so I'm just gonna see who's on. Hi, Pam. Hi, Mom. And Sherry, I think that's who is here right now. So I'm just gonna get started, okay, guys? I'm gonna turn and flip down. So if you get seasick, chat amongst yourselves, don't look. Here we go. Flip down and then turn. I got the turn part down where I don't do anything weird. Let me see. I gotta wrong way. Absolutely not, right? And I need a good spot because I'm going to be demonstrating. So I want to make sure that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's see if we can get it a little better. Because I need this down here. And that's in frame. Now, if the comments are in your way when I'm demonstrating, you can go ahead and swipe off on them. So you're going to swipe right at the bottom of the screen. If you're on like your phone or a tablet, not really sure on computers what you do, and that way you'll get the whole picture, okay? So here's the cutest cows. This has the extender part in it. I just love those cows. And I did not make them brown because it makes me sad to think about that now. We're not going to talk about it. So then here's the back with the sentiment. And then here's that little piece. So this is how it folds up for your envelope, right? Flat. And then it just pops. And then this piece right here, you just kind of pop out. It just has a neat look to it. Think about all the things you could do with this card, right? So that's that one. And then the other one, let me get this out of the way. Look at that beauty. So, oh no, I got the glare. So I used the celebration, or actually I don't know what it's called, I apologize, but it's in the annual catalog. It's the designer acetate paper. And so it looks like there's, you know, a little ticker tape parade going on, and then you have your balloon cluster. And then I put a sentiment. This would be really neat for like an underwater card, where you have like an underwater scene. It almost looks like it's in a fish tank. That would be really neat if you just use plain acetate. So then that's the side of the card. And this one, like I said, I made bigger, so this would probably have to just be like a hand delivery, or you'd have to make your own envelope. But yeah, so that's what I was busy doing today. And then here is the base card, which is not much to look at now. But when I talk about doing templates, if you were to cut the pieces and score it and then write on the panels to remind yourself what to do, you could store that flat in a file, you know, label it book cradle card, and then pull it out when you want to make one, and you'd have all your measurements, and you could look at it and see how to put it together. Okay? So those are Jessie's thoughts for that. Okay. I'm going to bring in, and this is almost crucial for this card. I mean, you could do it with a ruler and a straight, you know, knife or scissors and a ruler. I mean, you could do this, and a scoreboard. But this is just chef's kiss. Gotta tell you. Super, super simple. So let me get my cheat sheet out so that I remember. And I am going to post pictures of this, like I always do with the measurements. And I'll try to do some like little, you know, like a cheat sheet reminder if I can. I don't know. I haven't created it yet. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take some cardstock and cut it to, we need 3 pieces of 6 by 3. So I'm going to start by cutting it 6 inches. I'm going to go sideways, and then I'm going to bring it to the 3. And we're just going to assembly line, get all our pieces cut first, okay? Then we'll go back and score. Boop. Now this piece does not fit that I'm going to use it for the bottom. So just set that aside and grab the other piece. Put it in. Now I am not cutting this to be efficient with my cardstock. So you may have a different way of saving cardstock or making it fit in there better. I didn't work out that math, so the math is not done for you. But you just take 3 pieces that are 3 by 6 and you're going to score them in half, so at 1 1/2 long ways. I'm a little over, this is really thick cardstock, so I'm doing a couple times just to make sure, because you really want those creases in there good. But normally you wouldn't have to do it so many times. Okay, so we got those 3 pieces. Now, as promised, we are going to do the bottom bracer piece, and this is cut at 6 inches, which is perfect. And then it has to be by, where is it? 2 1/2. So 2 1/2. Perfect. Oh, look at that. So if you take that, you cut it the way I did, boom, you get the bracer and 2 panels. There you go. Okay, so we need to score this at 1/2 inch. Make sure you have your cutting blade out of the way. And then at 1 1/4 inch. So you're just going to line that up. And then at 2 inches. Like that. Now I'm going to pull in a piece of white cardstock and I am going to cut an additional piece. Okay, well, maybe I am. Yeah, I am. Hold on. So we're going to do this at a 4 by 6 piece, I believe. Let me make sure. No, it's 6 by 6. I'm going to have to do blue, guys. I don't have my white here. So that's okay. No big deal. This is an optional piece if you want to make that middle addition so that you can pop up your scene. If you're going to just do the book cradle card that we're going to do today, you wouldn't have to do this step. But I felt that it was important, since I showed you all these examples, that I show you how to do that part, right? So we're going to do that real quick, but I won't glue it together. I will glue. Okay, so you have your 6 by 6 piece, and then you're going to score this at 1 1/2. And then 3. And then 4 1/2. So it's a lot of cutting, a lot of scoring. But once you get this part down, it goes together like a dream. Okay, so we got that piece. And now we're just going to cut our 2 panels for the top. And we're going to do 2 panels at 4 by 6. So this one I think I can... I can use for at least one of them. 6. And let me do that one more time. Now, like I said, I did not do this to be friendly to the cardstock. So when you guys do it, work that part out so you save yourself some whole pieces, you know. And I apologize for that. I have just been busy. Okay, so now we're gonna score these, and you're gonna do it at 1/2 inch and 3.5. And then we will have all our pieces. Oh, unless you did that. If you do that, I can't help you. You're just gonna have to redo it. Lord, I'm gonna be laughed at more than pitied, guys. Here we go. Easy fix. Easy fix. It's Friday. Nothing's gonna get me down today. Okay, so 1/2 inch and 3.5. You do. You can use a 12 by 12. Who said that? I had them. So, you got your sound back? Okay. And yeah, you can use a 12 by 12. But if all you have is the 8.5 by 11, you could totally use that. You know what I mean? Like, you see what I'm doing. But I'm just saying, like, even the 8.5 by 11, I probably could have cut it to conserve and get more bang for my buck, is what I'm saying. I like to do the whole thing, not just half the class. You know, I like to tell you everything, but this time I just wasn't tracking that until now. So when I was cutting, I was like, oh, maybe I should have done that, you know? What are you gonna do? So first we're gonna start with the base. So the last two pieces I just cut, the 4 by 6, set that aside. This is the middle extra, so we're gonna start with the 3 6 by 3s. And you're gonna wanna just fold them in half on the score line. And, sorry, is that super loud? I don't wanna give anyone a headache. I'll try to be quiet. Okay, so you've got these. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and fold the extra piece because I need it to show you this next part. You fold it in half, so mountain fold, and then fold the other two pieces valley. So you have a W, okay? You're gonna take some glue. Now this is for the extra piece. So, you're gonna take some glue, and you're just gonna glue that half part in half. See that? So you have like a Y at this point. Now, if you're gonna do this part, where you have the piece that you're gonna build on, like I put the barn on it, you will only need 2 of these because what you're gonna do is you would take this middle piece, you would glue on each side the sides of your cradle, right? So this is where your baby Jesus goes. This is your manger, okay? I hope that makes sense. And then, I'm not gonna glue it, so it sits good. Then you're gonna take your bracer, you're gonna mountain fold and then valley again, so that you make a W, or that's an M. Sorry, I'm doing it backwards. Just can't get it straight. So you're gonna make like a W, and you would glue, and it's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna do it again, so don't worry. You would glue these pieces in. So you have your manger, you have your stabilizer in there, and you have where you're going to attach all your embellishments together. So if you wanted to do it this way, let me try to sit it in there so it doesn't fall. Okay, that is how you would put it together. Now, I want to hear, did that make sense? And I am going to be building it and actually gluing it together. But I just want to make sure that I got this far. Oh, Lord. A lot of banging going on out there. If you heard it, you know, you know. Okay. Well, nobody's answering, so I don't know. It says I'm live. I'm going to trust the process. Let me know if that made sense. But anyway, okay. If you are not going to use this piece, then you just have your 3. The first thing you're going to do is glue 2 of them together like that. So you're going to make a T. Okay? That's the first thing I want you to do. So let me get it in the camera frame and put some glue in there. Now, for some reason, when I do it with the middle piece, it's super easy for me. My brain has no problem processing it. But when I do it with the 3 pieces, I have to think about it for a second. So once you have your T, your 2 pieces, take your right side of the top flap and you're going to now glue the other part on. So here's so you're making an X basically. Okay? So you make the X. So just glue on the one panel. I like to use liquid because it slides around and gives you more room to really line it up. Okay? But use your table, get it straight, make sure it's in there. Use the 2 double glued together sides as your base because it's very stable. These pieces are just for decoration, so they're just going to kind of hang out there. You can put paper on them, you can leave them plain when we get to that point, but this part is the part that's going to pop up the card and hold it. So you want to make sure that double is here. Okay? Now, okay, so once you glue, it will make more sense. Okay, so how about that, Pam? Does that make more sense now? You're just basically making an X with your 3 panels. And so you're creating the base. It's going to sit like this. Your card's going to go here. Yes, okay, good. Now, you're going to take that piece we folded and make it into a W. And you're going to put some glue on just the one edge first. And you're going to line it up. I'm doing it sideways because I feel like you can see it better, but you're going to line it up and glue it in place. Like that. And then you're going to put some glue on the other part of the W, bring it around and connect it, glue it in, okay? Like that. So I found at this point, if you flatten it with your fingers, and don't make a mess with the glue, like so, you can just fold that piece right on top of it like an accordion. Line it up, slide it around until you get it in place. Now I'll pop it up so you can see it. Okay, so you have your manger piece, you have your base, and then this when you stand the card up, you can flatten that out like that. So it makes it really stable for your card because it's going to be kind of top heavy. But then when you fold it up to put it in the envelope, it folds flat. See? So now we have the cradle part, or manger, whatever you'd like to think of it as, done. So that is that. Let me get the glue off my fingers and everywhere. Okay, now, next part, super easy. We have the two main parts. This is the book part of our book cradle card. You're going to want to just fold these down, and you're going to want them opposite. So pop one up like a valley and one like a mountain on each piece. Okay, like so. Let me do that on the other one. Cool thing about this is it's repeat cuts and it's repeat actions, so it makes it easy to remember. Now, you're gonna want these outer pieces are gonna be glued in to your card like this, okay? And these top ones, even though we fold them, it's just so that your card has motion. It's not really imperative that they're bent, like super bent. So just take a little bit of glue and we're gonna glue those top flaps together to create the book binding. You can kind of just straighten it or whatever you want to do with it. Okay, so now we have a tent. Now you're going to take your tent and you're going to glue it in place. Okay, you're going to glue it in place like that. So when it's lays flat, it's flat, and then it can pop up. Now the only thing that I would suggest is that you use a ruler, or you can use your mat if you have it. And push this up. Fold it down flat and corner it, or line it up with your ruler, okay? And you got this little flap, let that be up. Put glue on the bottom flap that's going to put, if you're looking at it sideways, right? And the reason for the ruler is because if you want a 6x6 card, find 6 on your ruler and line it up. Sorry. Okay. So I'm going to put it like this first to get it in place, and then I'm going to wiggle it to make sure it's 6x6, okay? So it's on the 6, the tip is on the 6 mark, this is on the 0, and now it's in the perfect spot on my cradle. Now you can come over to the other side, and you can either eyeball it or repeat the process, you know? So if you wanted to repeat the process, you would just flip your card over. I don't have to like, I could do this backwards. I just eyeballed it. I'm just gonna eyeball it, guys, because, you know, I'm on camera, so I'm nervous. Don't judge me. Anyway, I don't know. I just saw a painful moment coming and I wanted to avoid it. So I'm trying to see how I can show you. Okay, so just line it up as best you can. do it quickly because your glue will set. And there you go. You can kind of squiggle it around as need be. But boom, boom, boom. There we go. We have our perfect base. Hey, thanks, Ma. I needed that encouragement today. You rock too. Okay, so now that we have another completed card put together, does anyone have any questions? I think I did it pretty good. I'm gonna take a sip real quick. And then we're gonna get to decorating. Now, full disclosure, I did a lot of this because I knew I'd be fiddling around with the cards. So I wanted to make it easy for my life, you know. So I'm going to be using the hot air balloon stamp set. I don't think I used any dies. They do have a die, and it would look really cute. And maybe we could do that. I don't know. No, we'll keep it simple. But like the card that we're going to do, we could make some more embellishments with this die set for sure. I did not, but it's a good idea. So if you do this and you make it, I want to see it. And then the coordinating paper that has this beautiful print. Okay, we're going to use some of that and just these pastels and colors that coordinate with our pool party. You can see it in the paper, and that's some fresh freesia. They're just gorgeous colors. So what I did to make my life easy, let me get this stuff out of the way, and I will have these measurements for you on the pictorial. So I took the designer series paper, I cut a panel to fit up top here for my focal point, but then I went ahead and took a second piece of paper and I fussy cut out and popped up some of the balloons so it would give it that dimensional look. Now, when I was talking about you could do more with the die set, it would look really cute if you took the clouds, you cut some clouds and you pop those up as well. That would look phenomenal. So that's what I was thinking. Also, there's a banner piece in there that would look really, really cute to put your sentiment on here. But this is what we're doing. Just keeping it simple and keeping it moving, right? Okay. So I'm going to fold. And line it up and just glue that in place. Now I'm going to take a strip of coordinating DSP and I'm going to decorate the bottom of the cradle. This is a cute place to put a sentiment. So that's pretty straight. I used the sentiment from the stamp set, Wish Big, and you could put that in the middle. You could also put like some ribbon, really fancy it up. But when I was doing this, I thought it would be kind of cute. I can't decide now. Do I want it with the balloons or on the bottom? I think I'm going to put it up top. You know. Front and center, like that. And I popped up, I used the double oval punch, and I popped up the middle, you know, the inside oval. Now, I have a piece for the back of the cradle, so we'll go ahead and stick that on. And honestly, if I was really like messing with this, I would probably cut a strip to go on the top of a different pattern, which I think we'll do. Because I think it's cute with just the blue, but I think it would be fancier if we put that on there. So let's do that real quick. Just because the card's almost done. That went pretty quickly. So why not? Right? Why not? Just have a little fun. Okay. I got it. Now remember, this is 6x6. This paper pack is actually a 6x6 paper pack, so it's super easy. And I believe, don't quote me on it, I'm gonna say we're gonna try 1/2 inch strip. And we're gonna see if my calculations are correct. It might not be, it might be. We just don't know until we know. You know what I'm saying? No, maybe just a little bit smaller. Like it does fit in there, but now I don't even know if I like that. What do you think? Maybe this? Like no, I think I'm gonna leave it plain. Jeez. Now I just like it plain. Who knew? But on my other card that we'll bring back in when we're done, I did put a strip. So, oof. All right, let's get a sentiment for our back panel. What did we say? Wish big. So I guess it's up, up, and away. Hooray, it's your birthday. We're gonna do that. Just want to make it simple. Okay. Let me see if I can. Does that look straight, guys? Yeah, looks pretty good. Maybe a tad bit crooked, but so am I. It works for me. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. Not gonna make it too fussy. It would look really cute if I took that designer series paper, maybe cut a little tiny balloon out or something. But I'm gonna put some bling on it. So that is how I am going to finish the card. All right, we got our glue. I'm gonna flip it over. I'm gonna pop that panel right in. And you could actually mat that, put another piece of designer series paper back there. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities. I am giving you like a base card right now. Like just, you know, I'm using some of the products to just kind of show you how it all comes together. But really, you could do anything with that basic design. So here we go. Let's see. Let's do some that really kind of pop. Put that one there. Blue one over here. Let's see. Maybe one there. I like to do 3s. My number is 3. That's my jam, guys. So you know. Let's stick it there. Oh, rolling around. Oh, I think I grabbed 2. Hold on. Haha. We'll put one up here just because I have it. So now it's 4. Now it's 4. All right, so there is the card. the top, the side. I want to thank Sherry for suggesting the book Cradle card for us to try. I think this was a success. I'm going to bring in the rest of the cards I made. Let me get some of this. I've got stuff everywhere, guys. This is crazy. Throw it over here. So this is the one with the acetate. And this one has the middle piece. Actually, this one has the middle piece too. You can see it probably better. Let me bring it in. There it is. So you can see it better on this one, I think, than the barn. So that middle piece I showed you first, that's how you do it. So will you be trying this? Let me know in the comments. Here we go. I don't know why this is so hard to get in frame. Because it's Friday, that's why. All right, so there we go. I got them in frame. Woohoo! So, hi Cheryl, how you doing? Let me go back. Oh, I'm glad you like it. It looks cuter plain. See, I think so too. I don't know, I was trying to be all fancy, but in the end I was like, no, that's too much. Just too much. All right, well, let me flip up. We'll chit chat for a sec and then say goodbye. Oh my gosh, guys, if you could see the paper everywhere. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm way at, no. I can do this. I can do this. There we go. And she's back, girls. Oh, Lord, I'm crazy. Okay, so good. I'm glad you're going to try it. I definitely want to see it. So share it with the group. And I have to say, oh my God. Guys, this is like one of my ghost videos. You're not going to believe what just happened. The camera shot out. Sorry, I can't even keep it together. The camera shot out of the mount at me. It was like, it's Friday. I'm haunted. My house is haunted. We're not going to talk about it, but it's on a spring, so it was nothing paranormal. Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm not going to be possessed anytime soon. But anyway, oh my God, I just can't stop laughing. Okay, I'm going to get it together. What I was going to say was I wanted to brag on you guys. I am so proud of my community that we are building. You guys are talking to each other in the comments and you're so supportive to one another and you're sharing your cards and it's just, I could cry. I could really cry. It's so awesome. Like, this was my dream. You guys are making it happen. And yeah, you know, come for the hot mess, stay for the community. That's the new saying of the day. So I'm going to get off of here because clearly I need a nap. So, oh, hi Kinsley, with Grandma. We missed you today. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to be doing my stuff this weekend. Packages and packets are in the mail. They're on their way. You should be getting them anytime now. So be keeping an eye out. Next week, I'll put a post so that you guys can let me know when you get it because I always like to know. I cannot wait for March's, you know, our live, which isn't this weekend. It's going to be next Saturday. I can't wait. We have 2 really cute cards to do. They're tiny, so you're going to get a smaller package. Unless you're getting a prize from the lotto, if you're just getting a packet, it's smaller. It's in a regular envelope, but everything's in there and we're going to have an amazing time. So yeah, Pam got hers today. So they are coming. They're zooming to a mailbox near you. Cheryl, don't worry. I sent you a package, so I know you're going to get it like, what did he say? Probably Wednesday. I'm going to say Wednesday because I told the mail guy, I was like, my Missouri peeps are not getting it on time. So what can we do? And he's like, well, it's priority mail, so it's going to get there fast. So we're going to hold him to it. His name is Joe. I'll go back down. I'll go down. I'll talk to Joe. We'll fix it. But I know you're going to get it. So anyway, I'm going to stop being crazy. Love you guys. I appreciate you. Have a fabulous weekend. If you make this card, I want to see it. Stay wonderful. I love you guys.